welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. I'm Gloria, and today I want to share with you a delicious and amazing tea for your cough. It's going to help you for the cough, for the congestion, like I call it, el santo remedio para la tos. I know you guys are going to enjoy it and treat your family with this delicious and amazing tea for your cough. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Are my ingredients: water, ginger, cinnamon stick, lemon, red onion, garlic clove, hibiscus flowers, eucalypto leaves, and honey. This is everything we need to get rid of that horrible cough and congestion. So let's get started. I want to start here showing you the ingredients. Of course, the ginger has a lot of properties. It helps you with the cough. It helps you with stomach aches, with upset stomachs. The cinnamon has a lot of properties. Anti-inflammatory, helps you with the circulation, with your immune system. The flowers of hibiscus have a lot of properties. And you know something? The eucalyptus leaves have the same, a lot of properties. Helps you with your respiratory system, with stress, with diabetes, with the arthritis, with the common flu, with stress, with the flu. It really, all the ingredients, you need to look into it. You need to see what exactly they have, because they have so much properties that sometimes we don't even know. I'm adding 1.5 liters of water, and the first thing I'm going to drop in is my hibiscus flowers. The hibiscus flowers leave such an amazing flavor for this tea, and the eucalyptus really leaves all those vitamins, all the properties. The garlic, it's an anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, really a lot of properties in this tea. This tea comes from many generations back. This is the #1 tea we use for this horrible cough. You know that the cinnamon really helps you with the circulation of your blood. It helps you with your immune system, with antioxidants, and of course the ginger, well, you name it. It has so many properties for your body, and this is how you peel the ginger. You could use a spoon, you could use the knife. That what I'm doing now, I'm just rubbing the knife on the top, taking just the skin off. Once you do that, you're just going to slice it in very thin slices. So when you put this to cook, all those ingredients really come out of the ingredients, all the flavor, all the properties. You really want all the properties to come out of the ingredients so that you really absorb everything that you need to absorb. Let's go to the stove. We're gonna start cooking it in very low heat. This really takes time. It's gonna take about 5 minutes before it starts boiling. But that's exactly how you wanna make your tea. You want it nice and slow. Let everything mingle in there. And of course, a lot of people make the mistake when they start cooking the onion. The onion for a tea, you do not need to cook it. Just the way I'm going to show you. This step is very important because this is a very common mistake that many people do when they want to make this delicious and amazing tea for your cough. This is a tea that comes from generations to generations in my family. And I know that once you try, you're going to fall in love because it doesn't taste bad at all, and it has everything you need to get rid of that cough, because once you get the cough, it really lingers for many weeks. And when you start consuming this tea, you are going to notice that the cough doesn't last too long. I have an organic lemon from my garden, and I'm going to use this little tool and take out all the juice. Using this, I really don't leave any juice behind. And I started with 1 lemon, but at the end, I had to add 1 more lemon because you want to cover the onion completely with the lemon and the honey. Well, here I have the lemon juice, and to this I'm going to add the honey. Always try to get the very best quality of honey. When you make this tea, this is so important. Incorporate the honey completely into the juice of the lemon. Why do I say this? Because if you don't whisk it and you don't incorporate, the honey is so thick that it's not going to incorporate completely into the lemon juice. So that's why I want to show it to you just like this, so that you see how runny it is, because it's completely incorporated into the lemon juice. Once this is done, you're going to add everything in here right on top of your onion. I like to let it rest for about 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour, so that the onion releases all those juices into the lemon. The lemon really going to get really penetrated with the juice of the onion. Remember, don't make the mistake where you cook the onion. No, don't cook the onion, because when you cook the onion, all the properties you lose from this ingredient. That's why you just let it rest for 30 minutes or up to 1 hour. And look, it's already getting nice and bubbling. You could barely see the bubbles, but we're just gonna let it rest. Leave it here until it starts boiling. Once it's nice and hot, I'm just gonna cover it and let simmer. Let it simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes. It really takes time, but as you could see, the water is already changing color. You could see the little bubbles, that everything is getting nice and infused. Everything is leaving the flavors in the liquid, and that's exactly what you want. You want to make sure that all the ingredients infuse the water. The hibiscus flowers really give it an amazing taste. You need to make it at home, especially when you have this horrible cough and you just can't get rid of. Well, like I said, this recipe comes from many generations back. This is the #1 tea we use here at home for the cough. And it really doesn't taste bad. Once it's boiling like this, I'm just gonna turn off the heat and let it rest for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now it's been resting, and now I'm ready to pour it on my cup. Look at the beautiful color of this tea. Everything is so organic. Everything is perfect to get rid of the cough. And here to this, I'm adding slices of lemon. And of course, I am going to add the juice of the onion. How much lemon, how much honey, you decide. But you want to obtain all those juices and add them to your tea. The kids here at home, they love drinking this tea for their cough. It really doesn't taste bad. It tastes really good. Once you guys make it, you guys are going to get rid of that horrible cough. Even when your chest hurts, well, this is the perfect tea for your cough and your congestion. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit. friends, I am done sharing with you this amazing tea for your cough, for your congestion. This is just the perfect tea. Give it a try. I know your family is going to love it. The taste is not bad. It's actually delicious. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. You need to drink it just like this, nice and warm. You could really taste the flavor of the hibiscus flower. I know you guys are going to enjoy this delicious and amazing tea for your cough and your chest congestion. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I hope you try this amazing tea for your cough. This is El Santo Remedio for your cough. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.